All right, so this will be probably one of many videos that I make reference storage issues in the shop. This first one, I have just a mess over on my workbench that I struggle with every day. And you know, there's things like you're going to use your orbital sander, and then you got to find the right disc for it and all that kind of stuff. And I want all that stuff in one place, and I just want to organize my stuff a little better, okay? So what I decided on is that I'd try some French cleats. If you are not familiar with French cleats they're basically just two pieces of wood with a 45. One of them goes against the wall, one of them goes on a hanger, and they lock together so you can put a shelf or a holder of some type or whatever you want in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what it looks like right now, and then we'll get started on at least getting the wall up. And then there'll be a number of projects, number of videos that I'll make, making holders for my various tools, and we'll see how that goes. Now, most of the stuff is not going to be as professional as you see other guys do it. It's going to be with stuff I got lying around, because I don't even know if I'm going to like the French cleat or not. We'll see. Anyhow, let me go over and show you what it looks like. Hey, if you find yourself enjoying this kind of content and want to see more, why don't you mash down on that subscribe button? That helps us immeasurably. And then maybe punch the like button and give us a thumbs up and maybe comment and stuff. That helps us bring you more content like this. So please do that, it helps a lot. Okay, so this is kind of what my bench normally looks like. That's my sander, one of my jointers, dust collection, and all this stuff sitting out. Now, I do have shelves across the shop, but you know, I don't want to go walk back and forth to those all the time, so I want to put my stuff on this wall here, and all of these power tools that I use every day on this wall here to make them easy to get to. Also, I got to do something about the cabling mess there. So I think what I'm going to try is to put some French cleats up there. And I have my trepidation about doing that, but the worst that can happen is I don't like it and I take it down. So let's get started on at least a backboard for that. All right, so first step done. I have a piece of 1/2 inch OSB that I had here. You can see it's got a cutout from where I was using it before on some kind of outlet. And I have that screwed to the wall. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to screw the French cleats to that. There'll be, I don't know, 4 or 5 that run across there. And then I can make whatever holders I need to, you know, put on the wall. But it's going to be a whole wall of French cleats. All right, so I milled up 4 of these 8 feet pieces, 8 foot long pieces that are like this. And these I will screw to that wall. And so it'll have these cleats on there so that when I make whatever kind of holder I need, I can just clip them on there. If you don't understand kind of what I'm talking about yet, let me put one up and then it'll be a little more clear to you. Okay, so the first step in making, I just have my little sample piece, my little sample French cleat piece here. In making the French cleat is to make this 45. So I milled up some, using my straight edge on a circular saw, just some pieces that are 3.5 inches thick, 3.5 inches wide, 3/4 inch thick, sorry. And then I got to put this 45 on there. So I'm going to use the radial arm, and you can see I have it set up here at a 45. So these pieces will basically run through like this, okay? And it'll cut them at that 45, so the way they lock. So let me mill up those pieces real quick here. All right, so I have one of those cleats that I put up on the wall. And as you can see, right, the 45 here goes back towards the wall. Why is that? Well, I just mocked up this one real quick. It's just a holder for a cutoff tool. And this one has another of those 45s right here screwed to the top. And here's how it works. See, you can put it wherever you want. I can put it here, or oh, I need to move it over a little bit. I can put it here. I can put it wherever I want on that wall, and that French cleat holds it there with a lot of power. I could probably stand on this and it wouldn't come off. Okay, and just to show you kind of how this works, right? So there's my tool and it hooks in there and it hangs it on the wall. That's just a mock-up. I did that in 2 minutes. But that's how a French cleat works. Okay, there's two 45s and it locks it in. And depending on your holder, right, you might want to put like a little spacer down at the bottom here so it doesn't kick in. You'll notice this one does not. This one's solid. I'm actually kind of impressed so far of the holding power and how rigid that is. But that's how a French cleat works. So what I'm going to do is put a bunch more across here. And, you know, your mileage may vary. However many tools you're going to put up and how big they are will determine the spacing and whatever. And I'm not just putting it into the OSB. I'm also putting these into studs. Okay, it's a big 3-inch screw there and it goes into studs. So that will be more than strong enough for anything I'm going to put on there. I'm not going to Iron Man up and put a M1 Abrams tank hanging off that thing. But, you know, there's 20 pounds, 30 pounds on a shelf maybe, so there's going to be quite a bit of weight on there. Anyhow, let me put up the other ones and I'll kind of show you how what it looks like when I'm done. Just to show you how I do this, I normally will put in one screw and that holds it tight enough so that I can move this by hand and it stays put, and then I can level her out just right and then put in the other screws. All right, there you have it. 3 rails. I thought about putting up another one down here, but as you can see, when you make these, the clip, you know, there's only 2 inches at the top and the clip hangs it down. You could put one here, but then it becomes more unstable. So I think that is probably gonna do me, those 3. Easy to put up, easy to make. I'll let you know what I think of how they work once I get some experience with them. But in the meantime, I'll probably do 3 or 4 videos on making stuff like this with just stuff I have laying around to fit, you know, my particular tools. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. So join me for those. Okay, well, here you can see what it looks like when I'm all done. I made all these in a couple of days, and I made a video on each one that I'll be adding to the channel shortly, you know, once a week or whatever. I just have the raw footage right now, but you can see all these various routers, various sanders, saber saws, C-clamps. You can see I cleaned off the workbench. I am also moving my sander, my stationary sander, and my little bench top jointer. I also built this bench specifically cantilevered like you see it here because it makes for easy cleanup. You can see there's no shelves or anything underneath there, but I can clean that out. But it all fits. It all looks good, seems to work good. I still have to do the electrical part of it, but I purchased some long power strips that I'm going to put on the back of that shelf there, I think, and that will take care of all of those. So all in all, it looks pretty good. Hey, if you like this type of content, you want to see more of it, you want to see me make all these little cleat holders and stuff, please like and subscribe to the channel. That helps me immeasurably. Thanks again for